And as a player, how do you ensure your second half of the season is even better than your first?
Some of it is clearly rest and recovery, but I think also learning from watching tape can be invaluable. Scouting your opponents, even watching yourself and how you can get better in some of the things you need to do.
Now, here's DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect his shot.
Lowry against Rose. Here's Anthony. Rebounded by Valanciunas. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Raptors. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
And with how he can operate on the block and shoot it, Valanciunas is a tough matchup for most centers.
The Raptors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
Valanciunas hits them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Pass to Anthony. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Some nice passing by New York here. Anthony down low. He's guarded by Ross. Anthony with the bucket.
A mid-range master. Carmelo Anthony looks to attack from this area whenever he can.
Outside DeRozan. Pass to Ross. Lets it go with a 3. The offensive rebound. Valanciunas. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Not letting anything or anybody stop him there. Great power move.
Here's Porzingis. Patterson defending. Pulls up on the wing. Toronto grabs the miss. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight to give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Rose surveying the D. Pass to Anthony. Anthony drawing the double team. Here's Vujacic. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Big make from Vujacic. When he's hitting his perimeter shots, simply adds another dimension to this offense.
Now, here's DeRozan. His last outing with 20 points. And Valanciunas kicks to Ross. 6 on the shot clock. Up top, DeRozan. He's covered by Rose. And it's DeRozan missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Rose. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Lowry. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Raptors. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Lowry. DeRozan's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Nice shot by DeRozan. Tell you, he's one of the better shooters off the bounce in the league.
Rose passes to Carmelo. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Inside, Anthony runs into some contact, but he stays strong and focused and finds a way to work through it.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And the Raptors making a change here. Joseph's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for Porzingis. Here's Valanciunas. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Bounce pass from Lowry. 6 to shoot. Screen by Valanciunas. Deep 2 from Ross. Off the left rim and out.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Rose dishes to Carmelo. Joseph against Rose. Jennings taking his time here. Deep 2 from Anthony. Off target from the wing. Raptors leading by 4. Pass to Lowry. A minute 20 left in the first quarter. Another shot, and he sinks the layup.
Lowry is a fearless scorer despite his lack of size, and he's never one to back away from the trees inside.
Outside Jennings. Pass to Anthony. The rebound by Patterson.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Here's Joseph. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Rose.
You know, because Corey Joseph, when he has the ball, is always in a probing posture, he's hard to guard without fouling at times.
This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him.
Yeah, you can just see it in Corey Joseph. He loves to hoop. I mean, he's a talented offensive player who also gets after it on defense.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Jared Sullinger's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Pascal Siakam comes in for Patrick Patterson. Powell, he's checked in for Terrence Ross. And it's DeRozan in for Kyle Lowry. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
You always have to take advantage of trips to the line.
Pass to Morris. Outside Jennings. On the wing, Holiday. He's covered by Joseph. And here's Porzingis for a 3. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. The Knicks making a switch here. Raptors leading by 7. DeRozan scanning the floor. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
And that does it for the first quarter. Raptors lead by 9. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And Clark, last season, we saw teams attempt over 8 more threes a game than they did just about a decade ago. What is going on here?
You know, Kevin, I think it's a combined influence of analytics and a certain marksman by the name of Stephen Curry. He certainly has had an impact on how many threes are being shot all over the league and all over the world. The two-time MVP waking us up to what's possible from deep.
Joseph looking around. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Knicks trail by 9. Right side, Jennings. Porzingis with a screen on Joseph. Jennings can't get it to go.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Siakam kicks to DeRozan. Releases. It's rebounded by New York. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Outside Holiday. New York moving it around. Outside Jennings. Jared Sullinger grabs the board.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Powell against Holiday. Powell, the pass to DeRozan. The Raptors need to get a shot off. And the Raptors miss again. And it's Harris with the ball for the Knicks. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. From 18 feet away, Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Raptors leading by 9. DeRozan with it. And Jennings picks him up defensively. DeRozan against Jennings. And it's DeRozan missing. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Holiday. Takes it off the glass. Holiday's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Knicks.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jared Sullinger. Patterson comes in for Pascal Siakam. Terrence Ross is checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Lowry in for Joseph. The Knicks also changing it up. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Porzingis. And Carmelo Anthony has subbed in for Harris. Lowry from outside. And again, Toronto no up. Knicks trail by 7. Outside Jennings. The 3. DeRozan with the rebound.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And the Raptors miss again.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Here's Jennings to the paint. Noah. Nice D from Valanciunas. Raptors leading by 7. Outside DeRozan. Patterson a screen on Holiday. DeRozan with it. Noah picks him up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, DeRozan is deceptive in his height and quickness, so I think it makes him hard to guard, especially from this area.
The Raptors have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. First free throw is good.
It's pretty clear that DeMar DeRozan is an outstanding athlete. He can outrun you, he might outwork you, and he's able to be everywhere on the floor, and he does it with kind of a unique grace and finesse.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Porzingis, he's checked in for Noah. Vujacic comes in for Justin Holiday, and it's Rose in for Brandon Jennings.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Ross against Anthony. Inside. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis with authority. I think he liked throwing that one down.
Lowry passes to Valanciunas. Valanciunas sets a screen for DeRozan. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Out to Porzingis. Pass to Rose. Out to the right wing. Anthony in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. Anthony's got 7 points in the game.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Patterson bounce pass. On the wing, DeRozan. Covered by Vujacic. DeRozan's shot is off.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Outside Rose, looking for Anthony, and gets it there. Over Ross. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds in this game.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now here's Anthony. Lays it up and banks it in. Anthony's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And so it's Toronto heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the...
It's far enough into the season now where you can tell which guys are for real and which guys are pushing for that ROI.
All right, looking back now at that first half, we just saw some obstacles to overcome for the New York Knicks. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Valanciunas. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Valanciunas has got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Raptors. Anthony taking his time here. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And this close into the cup, Anthony makes it look easy. Nice soft touch on that one.
Pass to Valanciunas. Lowry up top. He's covered by Rose. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Well, I tell you what, DeRozan really packs a punch now. He's an explosive athlete with really good strength. I mean, he's got great size for a backcourt dominant scorer.
And so it's New York with it. 9-point game. Outside Rose. Here's Anthony. Out to Porzingis. Tries again. Toronto grabs the miss. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
DeRozan on the wing. It's rebounded by New York. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Anthony finds Rose. Back to Anthony. Shoots over DeRozan. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Carmelo Anthony.
Scoring at an efficient clip tonight. Melo in that zone.
And the Raptors call time here.
You know, he recognized his players were fatigued and needed to catch their breath. Those guys were cooked out there.
Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
And you look at Lowry. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend. But, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
Rose with the ball. Scoreless thus far. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And this is how lethal Anthony is in close, capable of throwing it down all over the defense.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. On defense, New York, trailing by 5. Lowry against Rose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3-ball. Lowry can't get it to go.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Anthony dishes to Rose. Back to Anthony. From the baseline. Rebound by the Raptors. They've led by as much as 10. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip.
Siakam has that sinewy build, great length and strength.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for New York. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Pass to Hernangomez. And here is Anthony. He's guarded by Ross. The 11-footer. The shot by Anthony, no good. Raptors leading by 7. Outside DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
They know how versatile and effective DeRozan's scoring ability is. That's why this team leans on him like they do.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Some changes for Toronto. Sullinger comes in for Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Joseph in for DeMar DeRozan. 1:35 left in the third. Jennings passes to Holiday. Stolen by Joseph. Ross with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Here's Siakam, and finished off by Siakam.
Punishing the rim, and maybe some feelings with that one.
Outside Holiday, it's back to Jennings. Outside Holiday. Pass to Jennings. Noah with a screen on Lowry. And here's Jennings outside. New York, no good that time either.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And the basket by Lowry.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
The wide open look here for Holiday. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And the Knicks making a change here. There's 18 seconds left here in the third quarter. Lowry against Jennings. And Lowry gets it to go.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And stolen by Siakam. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Raptors out in front. They finish off the third quarter on a 14. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Now Joseph, pass to DeRozan. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And here is Morris. Diving in. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
And Morris drops them both. Toronto leading by 13. Joseph, the pass to Siakam. Outside, Joseph. Noah with the block.
A defensive stalwart. Noah's length is what allows him to erase shots.
Jennings can't get it to go. Raptors shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Joseph, that's good. And the Raptors lead by 15.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Outside Holiday. Noah with a screen for Holiday. It's hauled in by the Raptors. DeRozan on the wing, covered by Morris. Out to DeRozan. Good, nice job down low. DeRozan's got 19 points.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
I tell you what, any team will take that. I mean, if you're shooting over 50%, it means you're getting the kind of looks you want on offense, and you're being smart about it, and you're knocking down the good shots that you get.
That free throw, no good.
And one thing that Jennings gives this team is speed. He's got tremendous speed, whether it's the quick release or his authoritative takes to the basket.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Damari Carroll's checked in for Siakam. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Powell. Anthony's checked in for New York. Pass to Sullinger. Nifty move. Joakim Noah grabs the miss.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Jennings dishes to Granger. Ross grabs the board. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Joseph, that's good.
Yeah, ramping up the speed there in transition. Once Joseph sees a route and path to the goal, he's off to the races.
Jennings kicks to Anthony. He takes it in. Up and in on the layup.
Awesome job cutting inside there and capitalizing.
Jennings against Joseph. Sullinger a screen on Holiday. Holiday against DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down.
You know, it's really the defining part of DeRozan's game, driving the basketball hard at defenders, and he'll come right at you with athleticism and strength.
It's back to Jennings. Toronto grabs the miss. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And Joseph kicks to Ross. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Sullinger with the ball. Noah picks him up. Clock at 6. Sullinger, no good. Knicks trail by 18. Outside Jennings. A three-pointer off the mark. The Raptors have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Carroll kicks to Joseph. Pass to DeRozan. Over Anthony. And that one goes long.
Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Here's the screen. And Holiday has it in the corner. Outside Anthony. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Raptors leading by 18. Pass to Carroll. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. Now here's Ross from outside the arc. Good on the triple.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Raptors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And I felt like by making those sharp in-game adjustments, they've really taken control of this season series now. This win will move them to 2-0 on the season with 2 left to play against the Knicks.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for DeMar DeRozan.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Count it. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the final quarter. It's Carroll on the wing. Back to Joseph. 20 seconds left in the game. To the middle. Here's DeRozan.
Oh, come on.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for